So flew to Texas, and then when I was at my sister's place, I was like, unpacking my bags. Turns out I accidentally brought a butcher knife on my carry-on.
Your brown ass cannot be doing
TSA.
that. Are you fucking nuts?
Also had a copy of Wretched of the Earth on me, a book about violence, about violent resistance to the
I can
state.
only imagine TSA looking at you like, you know I have to do this to you, right?
Dude, I actually would have been like, hey, you got this one.
A knife, nigga?
A butcher knife.
How does that even happen?
It's because me and Kelly moved recently, and then so we used like our luggage to help us move, and so I just left a big old knife in there. I just didn't see it. It was like leaning against the wall of the luggage, so I missed it. And it's so funny to me because it really shows how useless TSA is.
I'm like,
because
damn.
like back in the day, when I was a kid and we were flying back and forth from Pakistan, they had me in the interrogation room in the back.
What the fuck is this?
Not talking to me on the side. They put me in the black site interrogation room. I'm like 13 years old. They're going through all my stuff. They're like mad at me. I'm like, why are y'all mad at me? You think I'm Al Qaeda? I live in Katy. Y'all, this is dumb. This is all stupid. No. Meanwhile, fast forward 20 years later, I look like this now. I got a knife. And a book about violence.
And your entire social media is
My
just
social media is alarming.
He is absolutely on a list somewhere.
And y'all let me go? You should not have let me go.
TSA fell off. TSA fell off, dog.
This is TSA training level 1. Is this face and beard with a damn butcher knife and anti-capitalist literature.
So crazy. And my butthole was tight because I brought weed because my family was like, "Can you bring us some weed from New York?" I'm like, "You just want me to commit a felony?"
Don't do that shit.
And I did it the whole time. I was like, "If my bag doesn't come through, I'm just running."
You did that or you didn't do it?
I did do it.
That's such a stupid idea, dude.
I'm a good brother.
That's so dumb. You know you could get weed in Houston.
No, you can't. That's how I know you ain't having no good time in Houston. You cannot get weed in Houston for real.
What do you mean you can't get weed in Houston? Because there's no stores?
Yeah, and also
what are you talking about?
They sell THCA. It's not real. They sell that fake shit.
So the whole time that you lived your life in Houston, you were never able to find any weed? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I don't live there no more, and I don't know drug dealers. And when I go home, I can't be like, "Mama."
How is it your responsibility? They live there.
I don't know.
What are you doing? Dude, do not do that again. That's such a terrible idea.
Nigga, I'm not listening to a nigga who brought a knife on a fucking plane.
That's true. Apparently, just do whatever you want. TSA does not give a shit.
No, actually,
as long as you got your shoes off.
No, the only thing that TSA is weird. I know niggas talk about like them groping them, but both times I went through TSA to when I was going back to Houston, I had nothing in my pockets. I had this jacket on. I was wearing this, and I walked through, and the machine kept beeping at my nuts, and I was like, "There's nothing." And he's like, "We gotta check you."
You said there's nothing? That's pretty funny.
No pun intended. I'm gonna be nothing. You come over here. It's gonna be some nothing's gonna be something. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But he just kept doing the weird, touching my lady lumps. And then I was like, all right. And then when I came back, I was like, the same thing went on. I don't know. Yeah. Part of me is like, if I was freaky, I would work at TSA. I would be, click. Let me see them balls, boy.
That's what they do. That's pretty much their job. In 2015, the DOJ did a secret study where they were testing the DSA by bringing the exact type of contraband through TSA, the stuff they're supposed to be protecting us from, to see how well they do. And the TSA, the results, y'all can look this up.
Oh my God,
it was a failure rate of 95%. That's what they're fondling our balls for. It's for a 95% failure rate.
You have emotional trauma while sitting on the plane. You've been flashed back to your childhood to the last time you saw your uncle, all for a 95% failure
all
rate.
For a guy who looks like this to bring a butcher knife on a plane.
Just to walk on.
This is like the training level of the TSA. You know what I mean? Like
you are.
I was that day. Normally I don't show up with
the final boss of TSA.
I'm saying I'm not the final boss. I'm level 1. I'm the easiest part. The most obvious.
I guess Bin Laden would be the final boss. Yeah.
Or like, some crazy secret, some evil little white girl that they would never expect, right? That would be the final boss. That would take real detective work.
Hear that,
This
Sydney
shit,
Sweeney? Jaffer says, you could do something really funny, Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, a little unassuming white woman. Does
Yeah.
9/11 be a white
I was gonna say
woman?
Greta Thunberg, but
Oh.
maybe Sydney Sweeney.
No, they watching Greta.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
on Greta ass. I would never suspect Sydney though.
Yeah,
See, I feel,
that's true. She is less suspect.
Yeah, Sydney, if you listen to the podcast, do 9/11.
Sydney, we know you're listening to the podcast. Do 9/11.
Come on, for the lulz. They'll never even think it's you.